Hey, I want to be normal, just like every other guy. Don't leave me out, come on. There's got to be more to life than worrying about the price of cigarettes, getting a job, what's on TV. I know. I know about normalcy. Don't tell me about normalcy. I want to drive a station wagon with a bunch of kids singing Christmas carols in the back seat. I want to go to the supermarket and compare prices. I want to lose weight while I sleep. I want to buy life insurance. I want to wear pajamas and a bathrobe and sneak into the kitchen in the middle of the night and steal a drumstick from the refrigerator. Worry about my dog's nutrition. Or maybe just order something up from the LL Bean catalog. A nice down parka maybe. A flannel shirt. Something in corduroy. I know all about normalcy. I want to yell at my wife when she goes on a spending spree. I want to help my kids with the grades. I want to fertilize my lawn. I want to order my hamburger my way. I want to donate money to impoverished minorities. But all that stuff costs money. Being normal is expensive, you know. There was this rat scratching inside my wall the other night. After a while, it sounded like it was inside my head. And I said, wait a minute. Wait 1 minute. I'm white, I'm an American, I'm a male. I should be doing better than this. Ozzie and Harriet didn't have rats in the wall. There were no roaches in the Beaver's room. Even Mr. Ed had heat. What the fuck is this? And that rat kept scratching. And I realized something. Times have changed. It's a race to the death now. Anyone waiting around for the good life to show up is a fool. Anyone who thinks that playing fair will get them anywhere is blind. And then I said, calm down, you're getting all excited about nothing. Sure, you're poor, you're an artist. You have an artistic sensibility. Artists are supposed to be poor. And that rat scratch voice inside my head said, fuck that. I want to be rich, and I want to be famous. These are normal desires that should not be thwarted. If you thwart them, if you repress them, you get cancer. Shit, I want fame. Look at me, man. Fame is what counts. Fame with money. Any jerk can go to the top of some tower with a scope rifle and start shooting at people. That's shitty fame. I want the good kind, the kind with lots and lots of money. Any slob can win the lottery. It takes skill and it takes brains to get the fame and the money at the same time. That's success. So that everyone looks at you wherever you go and they say, that guy, he did it. He got everyone to look at him, admire him, and give him money. Their money at the same time. I heard about this guy. He made $400 million. $400 million! I'd be happy with $50 million. Most people would still think I was a success, even if I wasn't as successful as that guy. I don't care what they think. You know, I wouldn't even tell them how much money I have. I just ride around all day in my stretch limousine, and when I got tired of that, I'd go home, and I'd have this enormous mansion with 50 rooms in it. And I'd have this one room with a trench around it full of pit bulls. And I'd have a big chair that tilts back and a TV set with remote control and a big bowl of potato chips. And I'd just sit there all day watching television and changing the channels. Or maybe I'd sit in a large bathtub like Al Pacino in Scarface smoking a cigar with lots of bubbles. Yeah, but I wouldn't take drugs. And I wouldn't have sex. It's too dangerous. Just give me the money and the food and the dark room and the TV set. and a gun so I can shoot the TV set when somebody I don't like comes on. I hate people. They always get in the way of a good time. Just when everything's getting good, they want something from you. But I want you all to love me, even though I hate all of you. Just to confirm my deep-seated feeling that you're all scum compared to my beneficence. Just joking, just joking. Don't get all excited. Nothing to get excited about. Just love me. Tell me I'm great and pay me. And then we'll be even for all the shit you've given me my whole fucking life. I know what you're thinking. What a jerk. All he does is talk about himself. Oh yeah? And what do? Listen! I was wronged when I was little. I never really got what I wanted. Now is the time to even the score. Even if I tell you my plans, you can't stop me. I'm going to become so rich and powerful, no one will touch me. And all those rich fucks who lord it over me, all those muscular jocks who kick sand in my face, all those big-boobed blondies who laughed at me when I asked them out for a date, all those parsimonious, paternal, patronizing administrators at the school and at the IRS and the unemployment office and the police station, you'll all be sorry. You have no idea what I have in store for you. Ha! You know what it's like? You know what it means to be really, really rich? You walk into a store and the guy behind the counter gives you some kind of shit like, I don't know, smirking at you because he doesn't think you can afford the most expensive watch in the case. You know the kind of look they give you. They humor you. Yes, sir, can I help you? He doesn't want to help you. He doesn't want to help me. He doesn't want to help anybody. Won't show me the watch, won't take it out, won't even tell me the price. Well, when I make it, I'm going to go back to that store. And I'm not going to buy one watch. I'm not going to buy 10 watches. I'm going to buy the whole store. And then I'm going to fire that patronizing jerk for laughing at me. And then I'm going to find out where he lives. And I'm going to buy his apartment building. And have him evicted. One more pathetic homeless person walking the streets in a state of permanent depression. Or those big thugs that push into you when you're walking down the street and don't say they're sorry or nothing. Why? Because they think I can't fight back. They think I'm afraid of them. Well, when I make it, I'm going to get me some bodyguards. And they're going to walk with me when I'm going down the street. And some fucker pushes into me. And I'll just step aside and there's my boy with his sock filled with marbles. Or the straight razor. Or the 38. He won't know what's hit him. He'll just end up on the ground bleeding. He'll look up at me with glazed eyes, and I'll lean over and step over him and say, "Excuse me." You think I should be ashamed of myself? I have no guilt, because I am not a man. I am a dog. Ow! You know what I find fascinating? Human nature. The nature of human beings. What they like, what they don't like, what turns them on, what turns them off, what incredible appetites they have. Night after night they stay glued to the TV set watching some pin-headed newscaster going on and on about today's grisly murder or vicious rape. They munch on popcorn and suck up TV dinners as they absorb the minutiae pertaining to the day's massive mudslide or exploding chemical plant. Thousands dead, hundreds blinded. Munch, munch, munch. Dad, I'll get some more salt while you're in the kitchen. Munch, munch. Oh, come here, you gotta see. Oh, they're completely buried now. Come on, hurry, you're gonna miss it. There's a commercial coming. And then these same people watch shows on educational TV about dolphins. Then they cry. Then they stay up late to watch some old Christmas movie with Jimmy Stewart standing on a bridge on Christmas Eve. Then they go berserk. The next day, they jump into their sporty compact cars, drink 10 cups of coffee, and race each other down the highway while they sing along with some ardent rock singer screaming and yelling about emaciated, dark-skinned, hopeless people turning to dung half the world away. So then they feel so guilty, they race back home and they write out a check for $5. And they mail it to some post office box in New York City. So then they feel so good about themselves that they go to bed with each other, and they kiss each other, and they lick each other, and they suck each other, and they hold each other really, really tight because they really, really care. I know I'm negative. I know I'm not a nice guy. I know you all hate me. But I don't care. Because at least I realize I'm a shit. And for that one tiny fragment of truth, I respect myself. That's why normalcy is so far out of my reach. Because you have to be blind to be normal. You have to like yourself. And the thought of that is so repellent to me that I'm ecstatic to be in the depressing place that I am.